All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we are diving deep into a platform that's really looking to shake up healthcare practices. It's called Relaso Clinic Management Software.
This quote from Kevin R. Stone really hits the nail on the head. The whole point of modern healthcare is to empower patients, right? But what happens when the very tools that are supposed to run the clinic actually get in the way of that mission?
Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. We'll start with the big challenges clinics are facing, introduce the Relaso solution, walk through a patient's journey, see how it powers the entire clinic, touch on security, and then look at what this all means for the future of your practice. So first up, let's talk about the daily hurdles. All right, section 1, the modern clinics challenge. Let's really dig into the daily operational hurdles. Okay, think about the day-to-day reality in so many clinics. You've got data scattered everywhere, scheduling is a headache, patient follow-ups get missed, and it's all because of this huge administrative weight. Juggling records, billing, inventory, it can be totally overwhelming. And the biggest problem? It pulls everyone's focus away from what truly matters, taking care of the patients. And honestly, a huge part of that problem comes down to one thing: paper. So many clinics are still struggling with handwritten notes and paper-based test results. Trying to turn all that into structured, useful digital data is a nightmare. I mean, just think about it. Trying to read messy handwriting on a prescription or manually typing in a lab report. It's a massive bottleneck, and it introduces so many chances for error.
So, with all that chaos, how do you actually bring some order to it? Well, that brings us to our next section, introducing the Relaxo solution.
And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's the classic before and after. You go from this messy world of fragmented data, manual tasks, and paper records to a totally unified, automated system. It's a complete transformation from fragmentation to integration.
So, what is Relaso exactly? Well, it's not just another app or a single-task tool. Think of it as the complete operating system for a clinic. It's an all-in-one, cloud-based platform that brings everything: patient records, appointments, billing, lab results, all into one single unified system.
Okay, that's the big picture. But let's make this real. How does this actually improve the experience for the people at the center of it all, the patients? We're going to follow a typical patient journey from start to finish to see exactly how it works.
This visual here, it's the dream, right? It shows the ideal patient workflow where every single step is connected. Information just flows smoothly from one stage to the next. There are no dead ends, no duplicate data entry. It's just a seamless experience. So let's walk through it. It all starts with the patient booking online. Easy. Then they get automated reminders via SMS or WhatsApp, which is huge for cutting down no-shows. When they arrive, the front desk pulls up their records in a second. In the consultation, the doctor has their full history, and the e-prescription goes straight to the pharmacy. And finally, billing and checkout, it's a breeze, because an accurate, itemized bill is generated automatically. No surprises, no waiting.
And that consultation step is so important. For the doctor to have everything, the complete history, past prescriptions, recent lab results, right there at their fingertips, that's a game changer. No more digging through paper files or making phone calls. It's all there. And that means they can make better, faster, and safer decisions for their patient. So that's one patient's journey. But now let's zoom out a bit. Let's look at how Relaso powers the entire clinic, connecting all the different moving parts with its integrated modules and even some AI intelligence. See, this is about more than just the clinical side of things. Relaso pulls in powerful business tools right into the same platform. You can actually track how well your marketing is working, your ROI. And it has a secure system for managing all those critical documents, like licenses, with automatic reminders. That alone is a massive headache solved. And what this really means is that every single department, from billing to the pharmacy to the lab and radiology, is all working from the exact same playbook, a single source of truth. So when a doctor orders a test, boom, the lab sees it instantly. When they write a prescription, the pharmacy has it. No delays, no miscommunication. But what if your clinic could do more than just react? What if it could actually think ahead? This is where things get really interesting. Let's talk about the AI-powered features. Okay, so these AI tools are basically designed to be your smartest assistant. They do the tedious, error-prone stuff so your staff doesn't have to. It can automatically scan and pull data from an external lab report. It can even read a doctor's handwriting on a prescription. No more guessing. It even learns a doctor's habits to suggest common medications, speeding things up. The point of all this: it frees up your clinical staff's time so they can focus on what they're actually there for, the patients. Okay, so you've got all your clinic's data in one place. That's amazing. But it immediately brings up two huge questions, right? First, is it secure? And second, can I actually make this thing work for my clinic's specific needs? Let's tackle security first. Relaso is built on a rock-solid foundation. We're talking about advanced TLS 1.3 encryption. That's the same standard your bank uses to protect your money. The database itself is encrypted, and it's all hosted in a super secure server environment. Your data is fortified.
Now, what I love about this is the balance it strikes between Fort Knox-level security and total control. On one hand, you have these enterprise-grade security features, like role-based access, which means people only see the information they absolutely need to see. But on the other hand, it's incredibly flexible. You can create your own custom data fields, design your own dashboards, and even build business rules with a simple point-and-click engine. No coding needed. You get to mold the software to fit your clinic, not the other way around. So when you put all of this together, what's the actual impact? What does this mean for the future of your practice? Let's talk about the big transformation that Relaso can bring. Look, by bringing everything under one roof, the benefits are real and they are tangible. You're cutting down on administrative work, which lets your staff focus on patients. You're improving accuracy by getting rid of those handwriting errors. You can actually boost revenue by tracking performance and marketing ROI. And most importantly, you enhance patient care with things like automated reminders and a patient app. You finally get full control over your entire clinic from one place. So really, you have to think of Relaso as more than just a piece of software. It's a strategic partner for growth. It's giving your clinic the tools it needs to be efficient, to be accurate, and to build a sustainable future.
So the question to leave you with is this. Are you ready to modernize your practice and get back to focusing on what truly matters, your patients? Because at the end of the day, that's the whole point. Technology should be an enabler of great care, not a barrier. The real goal is to create a system where efficiency and empathy don't just coexist, they actually strengthen each other.